Okay, here we are again. I don't know. Wild Wednesday chat. Chat in the wild. It's been a minute because we had a ton of rain. So I haven't been on a walk. So it feels good to be out just. It's gonna hit almost 8. It's good to see you back on, whoops, what's that mean? You're live. I must have lost connection for a minute. Oh, hold on. I think that it's gonna switch to Wi-Fi. Anyway, hopefully. Okay, trying to see the chat. Hey, Beth! Crafting with love. I think that is Clint. Is that you, Clint? And Lori, hello, good morning, friends. It's so nice to see you. So anyway, I told Willie I'm going for a walk, and I said I call it a wild chat because I'm going out into the wild and just chatting, walking and chatting. So this will be my Wild Wednesday chats, I guess. But hey, Mary, good morning. Oh, you're watching the bee adventure. Cool. Yeah, I posted a short this morning because it's only been a day and a half, but I'm trying to get them used to being in my presence. I want them to know me. So I'm walking, and I'm taking you guys on the same stroll, but this is the brook that is right near. I think I had told you last time, this is all abuts my property here. Like my property is just behind all of this marshy mess. This is actually, I don't think you can really see it, but there's a partial bridge, and this used to be where the old train rails the tracks used to come right through. But it's so pretty, and it's so nice to listen to the birds. And Tuber Chat, hello. I think is it Kevin? Is it Kevin? Hey, Kevin. It's been a while. So I'm kind of just looking, see if there's much activity. This is where I used to, yeah, well, I haven't seen moose in a while. I don't know. They must get caught up like between the woods and they're always on the farm up behind me. Up behind this area, there's a hill and it goes up, and there's another road. And there's farms up there, and you'll see them come out up there. So I don't know if it's the feed maybe that draws them in. I'm not sure. I don't think there's enough. Well, there might be. Yeah, it's gorgeous today, Beth. Still a lot of traffic. I'll film the other side over here when I come back through. But I think it'll be better walking because they got the road graded and it's been dry for a couple days. And I apologize in advance if I miss anybody's comments, because when you're on your phone, they pop up when the comment is made, but if you don't catch it, it disappears until the next person comments. I can touch the screen, but that'll be a lot of stopping. And I told Willie I'm going to try to just go for an hour. I love the birds are so active today, you guys. I just love them. Love hearing them sing. So we're crossing over. Trying to think of what I could chat about this week. Well, the bees are my big thing. Those came in Monday night. They were supposed to show up around 7ish, and it was actually 9ish. Didn't know if they were going to show or not. Oh, I just want to look at these for a minute. But they finally did. I did that short. Look at these. They kind of look like my geraniums, but I don't know. Aren't they beautiful? Huh. And this looks like an azalea that's definitely gone by. Ah, dumpsters for rent. That's what I need. So I can de-stash my whole house. Yeah, they are pretty, aren't they? So I'm afraid to put my hand on the other side. I don't know if I flip you guys. So the trucks will be coming in, see? They've spooked the doves. This is bamboo. I love bamboo. I used to have it. It grew in the side yard of an old apartment I lived in. And they were always out there, chop, chop, chop. But I love it. I should grab some. Not plant it. I don't want to plant it because it does spread. It goes everywhere. Hi, Shanna. I didn't see you come in, but I just explained. I can't see chat. It's just super sunny. If I flip you guys around, you'll see. I can't. I'm in the sunshine and I can't see chat well. So the bees are the big topic. Craft room. I've been in. I started last week. I was painting roses and doing the little rose challenge with Karen from I Am Karen McCoy, and I think Maddie is doing that with me and with Karen. But anyway, I missed the last day, 2 days, yesterday and the day before, for roses. So I just haven't had time to get in the craft room. And then the rain always wreaks havoc on my body. I'm sure that a lot of you can relate, so I'm not even gonna muddle in that. So yeah, much better. Look at the road. It's beautiful. It looks good. They did a good job. So, but I love walking up here. Even before they put houses and started clearing, we used to walk up here, my kids and I, and my youngest, who is the vet tech, we would always come up and find all the animal tracks and stuff. I always see these big prints and be like, oh, is that the coyotes? Is it someone's dog? Actually, the last time we were out and walked, we did that too. Funny enough. All right, let me know if my hand gets in the way. Whew. I'll tell you, I mentioned this morning to Willie, I can't tell yet if I am dropping any pounds. I think it takes a while to notice. And of course I wear stretchy pants every day, so I can't tell if my stretchy pants they don't really expand. I mean, they expand, so they kind of just shrink back up, so I can't really tell. They don't feel any looser. I don't know. Good morning, Mari. Is that you? Yes, I love the sunshine too. I really suffer when there's no sunshine because I have that. Unfortunately, I have the seasonal affect disorder, and it's horrible in the winters in Maine because the days are so short. That was the first thing when we were looking up, because we look up the weather each morning and say, oh, when's the rain coming in, so we know when to hang laundry and what plants to put out and bring in. And look at this grass. Is that like not beautiful grass? It's like perfectly striped. I love it. This is the house with the fountain. The truck fountain. And it looks like, I can't tell, this might be, they look like oak trees, but isn't the truck awesome, the fountain? Can you guys see it? It's so relaxing. I had a fountain in my yard for years, and I've been working in the garden. My youngest daughter says, you know, I'm glad that you're in the garden again, because I took a long hiatus, because I didn't feel well for a lot of years, and I still don't, but I'm trying to grasp onto some of the things that brought me joy and made me, you know, happy. My crafting is one of them, but also getting outside, getting some vitamin D, digging in the dirt, walking in the grass and in the dirt barefoot, so I'm kind of connecting with the earth. It really grounds me. So I guess I never really noticed, but my daughter on the phone the other night, she was like, you always had such a fun yard space. It was always like a little fairy garden everywhere with the flowers, and I would make arbors out of tree limbs that fell. We would weave them together and put them in front of different gardens, and so little bird baths everywhere. And I also used to make outdoor like the bird baths and little lawn ornaments out of old dishes, like plates and vases, and I'd use the clear silicone and put them, you know, build them up. I have a few still kicking around the yard. If I find, I'll take some pictures and post them on my community tab. They're old, they've been around, they've been holding up, so that's a good thing. Sorry, the chat went away again. Missed it. I didn't catch it in time. I'll try to pay attention. So today's a lot nicer, a lot more quiet. I just hear my footsteps. And Paula, good morning. OCD grass. Oh, yes. Yes, Mari, it's been a while. It's so good to see you. BJ, hi BJ. I usually see you over on Echo's channel. So nice to see you here. Oh, yeah, I get it. You know, and you know what happens? Our playground gets so big in YouTube, right? We start finding so many friends, and we play over here for a bit, then we we'll go check out and we play over here. And some days my ADD is so bad, I'm over here for a minute, then there, then there, then there, then there, and sometimes you can't catch them all though. So it's hard to see, but I also have not been consistent on my channel. I've just been I'm kind of on a track of, I just want to do this more for documentation and not in it for, you know, building a business. A lot of people, you know, have their channels and putting them out there and trying to get monetized, and I just don't have that in me. Not at this point in my life. It's not something I'm interested in, so I don't try to sell anything and make things, but I am thinking along the crafty part of chat, I am thinking of finding different products from different companies so that it gets me to use my stuff, because sometimes you get in a rut and you just see what's on your desk and you're like, oh, let me play with that. And then I end up playing with that for, you know, a while. So I think I want to just kind of dig into my little bins, pull things out, and just create something. Maybe several different projects, not just a card, you know. Maybe make some kind of folio, or or a treat container, you know, for a gift, and maybe some ATCs, because those are fun. I used to be in groups years ago where we traded those, and I know there's still groups that do that. Oh, it looks so much nicer today. Let me show you. I feel like they got so much more organized since last time, unless it just looked like a muddy mess. But so nice. But I gotta come over and get some of this. I need some of that crushed stone. That's what I need. Oh, and we have a little robin here. Hi, Robin. She's a rockin' robin. I'm looking closely, so I'm thinking she's trying to deter me, but I think she's got a nest in this tree here, which is really cool. Really, really cool. Oh, I should have brought my wallet. I could have got a drink at the food truck. Look at all the dandelions. I would never pick them and eat them from here just because. All the traffic and dust and dirt, but my yard didn't have a lot of them this year, which was odd. But I might pick them from this field down here. Probably, I'm sorry if you guys feel ignored in there, in my little box. Oh, the Scale Shack. I was trying to remember to tell Willie the name of this food truck that's up here. The Scale Shack. So I'm thinking it's fish. I don't know. That's my guess. So yeah, back to the craft thing. I think I'm just going to try to pick out some products and then when I do it, also using different media with the product, so that I'm not just coloring with marker, or I'm going to try to pull out some colored pencils and do some colored pencils and some watercoloring, because I was gifted different substrates, and that's another thing. I was telling someone who gifted me substrate the other day that I want to start going live, or at least making videos more regularly using the items that I receive. I'm so terrible at that. I'm trying to get better, because you know, you feel guilty. Someone sends you some stuff and you're like, oh, I'm going to use this and show everyone, and then you don't get to it, and then you're like, oh God, this person was so nice and gracious and generous to send you things, and you're not even using it, Dawn. Well, I think I don't want to go any further that way. Let's see what we got. Note for Dawn. Food truck is the Scale Shack. Thanks, Beth. Yes. Whoops. No report. I just want to... trying to see the chat. It's really weird because I feel like before the chat was like popping up if you touch the screen. But now when I do it, it shows me this little circle. It must be where it's focusing in. But I think instead of going that way today, up that road, because that's where I went last time, was straight behind me, I'm going to go up this way a little ways. See what it looks like. Check it out. I know it goes to the highway. And our highway is just like a state route highway. So it's not like, you know, a big highway. Oh, good morning, Dawn. Hi, Yvette. And shop your stash lately. Yes, Bethany, that's what I'm doing. I haven't entered any kind of giveaways. I haven't, you know, done anything like that. I haven't been purchasing anything because, you know, good morning. How are you? Good, how are you? I haven't purchased anything except for, I did purchase the crop and crate, because I always get the crop and crate, but I was just telling someone also in that regard that, hey Karen, good morning. So good to see you. Guess what? I saw you live last night. I was laying in bed and I was flicking through and I saw you live and I was like, oh, look who I get to watch. Hey, Jay. So this is like the parking lot. This has changed so much, you guys. This was all just grass. Now it's a parking lot and you park in there and then walk up into looks like it's probably concession and all that back there for the ball fields. It's the sign says, to support youth sports and recreation. So, excuse me, keeps the kids busy. And they also, I don't know if they purchased this or if this is just a public park and ride, but there's parking lot there. You used to walk down this road and you'd be like wondering if a rabbit was going to cross the road or a coyote behind it. It was crazy. Paula, I have been working on shopping my stash lately as well. Oh, yes. I really don't need to grow. Hey, come back. How come I can't find the chat? Does anybody know how to bring the chat up when you're on your phone? And mine's an Android. I don't know if that makes a difference. Oh, here we go. Don't need to grow my collections moment. Yes, I can totally understand that, Paula. Oh yeah, the birds. The birds have been wildly singing today. And I've been ruining it with my chatter. But they're just out everywhere. I'm watching them, like even here, the little sparrows, they're coming down and they're getting a drink from probably some bugs too, out of the mud puddles. See them in the brush across the road. Oh, see some trucks up here, so I don't know how far I can go, but that's okay. I can turn around. I have a journey behind me as well to get back. So, I love this. Sorry, I'm looking at different grasses and things that I see. I think I'm going to have to start taking some pictures when I come out so I have some reference photos to paint. I have a lot from my garden and I'm going to do a compilation of all of those pictures and little video snippets from my garden into a video for my channel. I know people have been asking. And I know I'm going to go... You know, that's another thing. Has anybody noticed like the topic changing around YouTube where people are saying that you have to stick to one topic because the YouTubes doesn't like when there's you post a lot of different things? But I feel like the name of my channel is the Crafty Visage or the Crafty Visage. And ooh, I have noticed a bunch of this year too. It's called skunk cabbage. It's like a lettuce, swamp lettuce. And I have so much of it around my house. There's another bunch I see in there. But it must be the year for it, the conditions, the weather, the environmental conditions are perfect for it this year. But anyway, I noticed that conversation on a lot of channels lately. I love this. Look at this moss. Kind of, it landed on the edge and is growing up over. I love that. I have so many mossy rocks. There's some more of that lettuce in there. Cabbage. I can't see it well. There we go. I think it's better on the... I don't know. I can't... There it is. Hard to line my finger up. Yes, I have heard about this YouTube with other channels. Hey, Addie. So anyway, I was wondering, and I'm not into the, like I said earlier, I'm not into the monetization thing and putting my stuff out there, but I did think about that. I was like, I wonder, oh, look at this. I'm trying to see. Oh, Look at all this, you guys. This is all frog eggs and stuff. I'm going to see if I can get in close and show you. Can you guys see the tadpoles in there? I see. Oh, I don't know if my phone will pick it up, but oh my gosh, can you guys see the tadpoles? I see some moving, but oh my gosh, I can't get in close enough without falling in because see, I'm right on the edge, but oh my gosh, can you guys see? Can you guys see them? The sun is terrible. Well, the sun is great, but it's terrible for trying to film something like this. Oh my gosh, there's so many. We're gonna have so many frogs. Oh my gosh, I love that. I love that. I'm seeing it too in the shades. Let me see if I can get down a little. Look at me. Yeah, all the frog eggs. Nothing is showing over here as much. It was really showing in the sunshine. I hope you guys got a glimpse of that. Bye, Lori. Take care. I just want to provide a nice place for fun and healing. Yes, me too, Karen. Hi, Marion, Texas. They're killing me already. Are you talking about bugs? Oh, the mosquitoes. Yes, I see that now. Mosquitoes. Lori, take care. Gotta love the frogs. Could you guys see the tadpoles? Oh my gosh. There were so many in there. My kids used to like to take a little scoop of them and try to watch them at home. And my youngest had a really awesome aquarium because she had many. She also used to breed and raise those betta fish. Okay, so this is what's happening today. Look at the mud. So we used to take this trail. There's a trail there too, but my kids were friends with a girl down the road and they used to go four-wheeling. So they used to come up this way out of the woods and follow up this way and go up through to the convenience store that is right up ahead. So I don't know what they're going to do here. They're cleaning out and building something. And then this is all storage unit. So we're going to turn around because it's noisy and industrial. And I want to go back to hearing the birds. It's better for my brain. I posted a short at 9 and still going through a process before posting, which is unusual. You know, I noticed, who said that? Addie. I noticed you can keep them frogs. You don't like the frogs, Karen? I noticed my short took a little bit. It was kind of funky too this morning, Addie. Sorry, I'm getting out of the way. Hold on. Bringing in some big stuff here. Oh, really? You lost some shorts? Well, you know what? I noticed too when I went in to check on it, there's another one that says, has anybody seen where it pops up and it says there's a draft? And I'm like, where's this draft? And then when I go into manage videos, at least through my phone, it doesn't show up and it won't give me an option to try to fix it. Get rid of it. I don't know. It's really weird. Sorry, you guys are looking at the gravel. Yeah, I noticed sometimes they're doing updates and I think it messes with us that are trying to keep our regular routine. Whew. Well, I'm getting in some good steps today. I'll have to start posting what my steps are so I can see myself in my description box after the video so that I can keep track. So this is the time of year for fiddleheads. I don't know if anybody is familiar with fiddleheads. They are the unfurled part of the ferns. So when these ferns come up, these aren't the kind. They don't look like the kind. They don't have the, so it's the ostrich fern, which comes up and it has like a little divot like celery in the middle. I mean, it does have this brown, and it might be, I'm feeling, no, I don't feel it. But anyway, it's this unfurled part of the fern, and you can eat them. And right now, I went to the store yesterday. They're $8.99 a pound. I almost like fell over. And I don't know if you guys can see on this rock. I'm not familiar with my phone. I'm going to try things. Here we go. There's a little bird and it's doing something. I don't know. On the rock. It was. It just went to the ground. It was probably like, yeah, you're not going to film me, lady. I go back out. I just got a set. Mindy, hi! I am sending you hugs, girl. Got a set of kettlebells to try and do the 30-day kettlebell. That's so fun. Oh, Addie did her walk at 5:30 this morning. Yeah, you go early. I've watched your walks, your shorts. You go early. You know what I love coming back from this direction though? I don't know if you guys can see it. I mean, we can see all this, right? The parking but look beyond that. Look at the mountains. I love it. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. And now I don't know how to get, there we go. It does say there's a draft on your short. That's weird. I'm in the end process to see if I get listed. I know. Mindy, I've been following your journey, my friend. I'm not always in a position to be able to comment, but I always leave hearts. And I want you to know when I leave those hearts, my heart is I am definitely dropping a piece of my heart with you, my friend. It's not easy. I'm not on that journey. I'm on a different one, and I know mine's not easy. I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine yours. So we saw those mountains, but over here we got lots of the look at that line. Look at that horizon line, Karen. Yes. You keep holding on there, Mindy. Keep being strong. You're doing great. You know, there's ups and downs with it, and I've been seeing the days that you're not feeling it, and I just send you extra prayers and extra positive healing energy and strength, because you got to have a lot of strength to endure these things that hit us. I'm starting to smell flowers that are like the blossoms on the trees. And I love this tree. I want to paint this tree. Isn't that tree fabulous? I think I ruined it by going in. I got to go back out. I love this tree. I just love when you're looking, you don't really notice anything, and then you're like, oh, look at that, way up there. But yeah, I can, there's like all the blooms, like there's little blossoms that are coming out on the trees, and I can smell them. It smells so good. And these guys really have a cute setup. This is new. This food shack is new. I have not seen this before. My last walk, or my walk with my daughter coming up, I saw it, but they have a cute little space to walk in, and you can sit. It's so nice. I want to go read their menu. Lunch sale. Ooh. Yeah. Looks pretty cool. What if they got fresh lobster? I don't know. I'll check one day. So we are heading back. Oh, what's it say? I love that tree ahead. Yes, yes. Mindy says it's unique. Yes, looks great. Hey everyone, hi Janin. Send us some food. Yeah, really. I would just be happy with a drink. I need to find a water bottle to bring on my walks that doesn't hinder. I have a little pouch, like a fanny pack, that has a water bottle holder in the side. I'm thinking of digging that out if I'm going to do walks. But I feel like I didn't use it often, and I feel like there was a reason. Oh, look. You guys, we have speed limit signs, right? Please, sis, look at this. We have speed limit signs for ATVs. Their speed limit is 20 miles an hour. Watch for children, vehicles, and pets, and ride responsibly, because that's how a lot of people in the backwoods of Maine. ATVs. Yes, I agree. Take care, Addie. Just scrambled on cue. Yeah. Well, I am going to. I told I like the rocks too. And a lot of people will use them. They're kind of property markers, you know? Just like in the old days when you see the stone walls. There's a lot of stone though around here. That's how they get all, if you look in behind, these guys have their crushed gravel and stuff, but I don't know if I can pick it up. Let me see if I go in. They're lining behind everything. If you look, where's my finger in the camera? There we go. Is gravel. Can you guys see? It's all gravel, crushed rock, because there's so much, but it's big crushed stone because there's so much stone. We are like ledgy, but we also have, I live right smack in the middle of what's called the lakes region. We are surrounded by big lakes. I think the Long Lake that is near us is like 7 or 11 miles long, and it goes through several towns. Bridgeton, which is where I am, and then a town on either side. So, and then we got little ponds and lakes behind us and lots of brooks. Take care, Mindy. Big hugs, my friend. And I can't do the heart, but here's half. Here's the other half. Okay. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to stick to calling these my wild chats. Wild Wednesday chat. I think the chat goes wild as far as on my end. Just chatting about this, chatting about that. Oh, it looks like they might have a little lumber thing. That's pretty cool. That looks fairly new. Wow, I'm seeing so many new things. Oh, and he just left me in the dust. Wild chats, yeah. You know, yeah. Trying to think of what I'm going to do. It's going to be extra warm today. I'll probably, oh, that's what I was talking about, food. I'm going to go back. I told Willie because I know he was hungry, and I think he ate a little something this morning, but I said I'll do a for lunch, and like brunch lunch. I'm going to make sourdough pancakes because I have been so terrible about using my sourdough, and I just keep feeding it and pouring off discard, and I have so much discard that I'm going to have to make a batch of bagels or English muffins, but I keep making pancakes, and I love the sourdough pancakes. They are so good. They are so good. I think I'm going to cross over. I think I'm on the wrong side of the road for walking. I don't know why I always do that. Look at all this rust. I should come get some close-up pictures. All these rusty things. It's your mom's birthday today. And our day is already wild. No one has time to cook, so we're going to grab takeout, but I have zero clue where from. Ooh. I just watched a video on how good sourdough bread and starters were, and I thought of you. Oh, yes, Jeanine. Mark. Who's Mark? Or am I reading that wrong? Maybe Mari. Jeanine might have meant Mari. Yes, happy birthday to your mom, Bethany. Oh, wait. Yeah. Happy birthday to your mom. Sorry. Oh, goodness. Aw. Karen, you like listening to my voice? Isn't it odd that sometimes people will say they love hearing you talk, and I'm sure Bethany is I'm not Bethany, Beth, Happy Place Crafting, because she says she likes to sit and just craft and do her adulting and listen to me while she's doing stuff. And I'm sure it's not just me. I'm sure it's other videos she puts on and listens while she does stuff. And I guess I do that too, but I watch a lot of tutorial type stuff, so it's always hard to just try to listen. I have to go, oh, let me see, oh, let me look at that. And I write down notes, and I can't not just pay attention. Oh, there's Beth. Yep. Oh, Karen, happy double birthing day to you. Oh my goodness. Do I have a recipe on how to start the sourdough? I just start mine with a little flour and water, and it ferments, it sits. I just feed it every day until it gets to a certain point and starts getting bubbly, which you know, then it's fermenting. And then you just start doing the regular feeds, and you can use the pour off or the discard. But there is a website, I will try to post it if you guys that want to write it down, but it's called Farmhouse on Boone. And it's a young girl, well, she's young to me. I just watched her video yesterday because I follow her like a lot. Love her stuff and her style, and it just reminds me of who I felt I wanted to be in my, as Lindsay says, the frugal crafter, you know, there's real Lindsay and then fantasy Lindsay. It's like the fantasy Dawn. This is how I wanted to live. But she lives on a huge farm. Well, has a smaller place now, and they're building a farmhouse. But she is who I follow for sourdough stuff. She has great recipes. She has a sourdough starter. Her sourdough is like 12 years old. She's had it forever. And, need to go hang laundry. It was nice hanging out. Oh, take care, Mari. I have laundry hanging too. You're so soft and smooth. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Karen. Opposite of me. I think that you're soft too. I love listening to you, Karen. That's why I was excited when I saw you last night, even though the first 20 minutes, like you said, because I was like, man, do I have to go downstairs and grab my phone? Oh, I don't want to. Somebody's got to tell her. And Willie, he never comes up when I come up to go to bed. He stays up and watches his stuff and comes up later. But he was like, what are you talking about? And I said, this, my friend Karen is streaming, but there's no sound. And I don't know. Take care of that. Have a great day. And I will see you, it's Wednesday, so I'll see you later, right? And I was like, I hope somebody comes in, and I put the live chat button on my phone, on the TV, and I put it up to see, and I'm like, there's nobody in the chat. It says there's a couple people watching, but I wonder if it's just me and Karen. So I was like, I was in a disgruntled state, and then I was like, I gotta get up and go tell her. And Maddie came in and was like, there's no sound. And I was like, oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness that Maddie came in and told Karen. Uh-oh, what's going on, Bethany? Frankie's on a second day this week with oh, yay! Oh, look, I wonder if I can catch it. Can you guys see my hand? A mayfly just landed on it. I hope it focuses because you guys, they're amazing. Do you know, I read how long it takes, whoops, there he goes, how long it takes for those to emerge from their larvae state to hatch, and then their life is not that long. Yes, yes, I hope it all goes well. Diapering, potty training is not always easy, too easy for people. It depends on the child, the parenting, the other children. It's such a diverse adventure, right? Such a diverse adventure. Hello. Oh, and this is the place where the dog was out there. I'm fixing up some stuff. This is the last where I'm going to come get lobster. I haven't tried it. I usually go up on the hill, but this is where I'm going to go because it's right across the street. Even though the guy was kind of not so nice when my daughter and I were walking. Don't stress over it. They all learn at their own time. That's right, Janine. Boys are the hardest. The painting turned out great. Oh my gosh, yes. Karen, your painting turned out great. Oh, we see it. Oh, Dawn, Maddie popped on and told me. Yes, Karen, I saw that. I love it. Anne. Oh, hi, Anne. Anna. He's 3.5. Got spoiled with Ellie and his man. Yes, they're all different, They're all different. I've noticed that watching my kids, my grandkids, my daughter's kids, and so my daughter, my oldest, was a nanny for almost 9 years of her life. And she finally got, she was burnt out. And she didn't leave in the way she probably should have left. And that led to the situation she's in now with her husband and my 3 grandkids. But I have 3 beautiful grandkids. And my daughter, you would think, because she had the patience of a saint. She was so good with the kids that she worked with. And they were 2 boys. And it was really cool that my daughter, when she had her children, she had a boy. She has 2 boys. And she has a girl right in the middle. And I told her, I said, it's so funny because, you hear all the stories about the kid in the middle. They kind of have a different personality because they're caught in the middle, right? That birth order is just, you got the oldest who is, and then they get all the responsibility, and then you got the baby who's like, oh yeah, watch the baby, and then when it's boys too, it's kind of a different dynamic. So I've seen, because I did not have boys, I had 2 girls, and I thought, oh my goodness, the drama, the emotions, it was crazy. So my daughter has that right in the middle of her 2 boys. She is a little spitfire. And my grandson, who I think I said it on a live too, and my daughter and I were video chatting last week, and I said, so Shara's gonna be 8, and she's like, no, he's gonna be 7, Mom. And I was like, oh my goodness, really? So I don't know how I popped an extra year in there, because I surely don't want to grow them up beyond their time. But I was like, oh, I don't know how I screwed that up. But anyway, I'm glad that he's going to be 7. And then my granddaughter's birthday is a week later, and she's going to be 4. She's going to be 4. And then my littlest grandson will be 3 in October. But she is a little spitfire, for sure. She gives her mama a run for her money. And I tell her, Just imagine, just imagine me chasing you around when you were little. That's how it's gonna be. She is definitely he would bring me his boys are generally slower. Yes, they're very much calm. Like my oldest grandson he is so laid back. When he gets fired up though from his siblings or his parents, he gets fired up. Like he just gets fired up. But for the most part, he is so laid back. I was a nanny for 10 years, but I didn't want my own children back then. Totally different mindset now. Yeah, my daughter, well, she wanted kids. She wanted to be a mother all her life. That's so funny. When she was little, that was what she wanted to be when she grew up, a mom. And I just was like, what? Well, that's good because we all want to be a mom, right? Thanks, Janine. I am blessed. I had an appointment that was pretty cool. Wish I remembered what it was called, but you had to take snapshots of, an app. You had an app. Snapshots of nature, plants, flowers, insects, and then it told you about oh yes, I have seen that app, Janine. I just use Google Lens now when I want to know things. I just take a picture and it usually tells me. And you can add a little caption in the bottom, like, tell me more about what you want to know about this picture, And see what I mean? These chats are wild. I don't even remember. Oh, I was talking about my grandkids, I guess. I don't think I posted the video. I did a walk. Maybe I'll post the video. It's just a short. But I did a walk, and this is such a shame. I get so discouraged. I guess I'm going to have to be forced to bring a bag with me one of these times and pick up the garbage. My youngest and I were talking about that when we went for a walk a couple weeks ago. She's like, well, you can forget them picking it up because it's past Earth Day. But she remembered that we used to grab bags and we had these little grabbers, and the kids used to come pick up all the trash all along the side of our road on Earth Day. But what was I going to say? Oop. Are these guys stalking? No? No, I think they're going to turn. Yep. Sorry, I saw a tank because I thought they might have been stalking, and then I was thinking, you know what? This brook already got stocked with fish. And I see some that look like they're jumping. I should bring you guys down here one day while I fish. But I used to walk down here in the early spring, like when the ice first moved out on this. And you can, because this goes all the way around. I wonder if my canoe would fit in here. Anyway, I don't know what these guys are doing. They are pulling over, so maybe they are gonna, I don't know what the deal is. Maybe they're gonna take water. See? They pulled back over. But the Maine wildlife and fisheries, they usually come and they stock the brook with fish. But I feel like we already had it stocked in April. But we'll watch and see what they're going to do. Maybe they're just going to fill their tank with water. They're going to pump water from the stream into their tank. They might need it for something. I don't know. Interesting. But let's watch. Let's see what's going to happen here. Yeah, I think they're just going to suck water out of the brook for their own equipment. But anyway, we used to come down here and fish a lot. It's very much overgrown. I think I told you guys that. Oh, that's what I was saying. My walk to my daughter's, I was going past the transfer station and there were these huge, huge birds. And I was like, what the heck are these birds? I thought they were like hawks maybe. And they weren't. They were vultures. We looked closer, and both Willie and my daughter confirmed that they were turkey vultures. So, yeah. But this is flowing pretty good. all that rain, it raised up the water levels. So yeah. And you know what else? We have a lot of these birds that come in, and we have a beaver. We had a beaver. I'll have to cross over. But we had a beaver on the other side. We lost one a few years ago, but I think these guys are just trying to... I want to go over and see. Good morning. How are you? You guys just siphoning water for your tank? Oh, cool. At first I thought it might have been the wildlife fisheries, and I'm like, I feel like they just stocked this in April. Yeah. But I said maybe they're siphoning water. Good idea. Yep, good idea. Bring the levels down. I feel so blessed that we live in a place where we can do that. You know what I mean? We can just come out and we can just suck in the fresh water for use and things. And I feel stuck because there's a lot of traffic. Cover Grow seed mix. Oh, it's a lawn and garden. Wildwood. That's the name of a camp. I wonder if they're camp people. And here comes a big tanker, and guess what? I'm going to give him the space by crossing over here so he can have the whole road. There we go. But anyway, so there was my walk. I'm not sure. Let's look at the time. Boop. If I can see it in the sunshine. 11:02. Perfect. Whoops. No, we don't want to report anyone. So I touch the screen and something comes up, and it's always wrong. Here we go. Careful, Dawn. Oh yeah, I am. Yeah, I don't know why this road is so busy. I think I told you guys last week when I walked. Wednesdays, our transfer station is closed, and our road is usually fairly quiet, but I have noticed that it's really starting to pick up, which, as far as traffic, and that doesn't make me happy. Does not make me happy. Oh. But anyway, so we're at the end of our walk, and I'm almost to my home. So I'm going to say goodbye and thank you also for joining me, because this is the part that comes across as the old train tracks that would come right across my property. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for coming along and keeping me company on my walks. It sure does make it more pleasurable and easier to push through. Oh, you guys are so welcome. And I will go back and read the chat so I can catch up and respond to anybody that might have had a question or said something that needs a response. I will put it in the comments underneath. But I'll talk to you guys, and if I get time, I will see you guys around the web. Today's Wednesday, so my friend Karen will be live this afternoon, doing her painting and her live. So yeah, but anyway, take care, friends, and I'll talk to you next time.